Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Good to see you all. Good morning, morning. All right. So, pretty exciting day yesterday. Yesterday was not the greatest, I thought, pretty much on the swing trades. But let me tell you, we did really good on our swing trades and everything else. That Palantir is still going higher. I mean, that thing just hit. I got a little nervous yesterday. There was this big little correction right here. There was a little shake right here, dropped down to 108. But look at this bad thing. Ran to 117. Hopefully everybody saw the video I posted on that really quick where we saw it when I had the earnings announcements right here. You can see that the stock had a big move right here. Let me just change it so you guys can see here on YouTube a little bit better. Yeah, right here when we had that earnings announcements at $80. I mean, literally unbelievable. And I bought it, I sold it, and I ended up buying it back right pretty much where I sold it at. I'm glad that I did. I think I bought it back at like 104 and we're at 115, 117. So stock's looking really strong. A lot of the stocks are looking really good on the swing trade. On the day trade side, we're going to talk a little bit about it. There are a couple of good things that are moving this morning. But before we move forward, I just want to address really quick, guys. Today is we start our new podcast. We're going to have Chris Rogers from Traders Pilot. He's going to talk about how to follow the money from politicians. He's going to specifically talk about the Nancy Pelosi trades. Here's a guy that cracked the code. So you do not want to miss that podcast. If you're watching it, you can't make it at 11 o'clock today. Don't worry about it. It will be recorded. We will be posting on our social network. We'll have some quick shorts. We'll have some the long version of it. So please make sure you subscribe to that channel. All right. So very important. And then what we have tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we got Jay Trader. He's another big guru. And he's from Italy. He's a paisan like me. He's going to be talking about, he trades exactly like me. We use the, level 4 platform, and he's going to show you the tools that he uses. Trades a lot of micro stocks like I do also, and like us in the cyber group room. So make sure you are registered for it, for those podcasts that are coming up, and looking forward to seeing you all there. Remember, it's all about understanding and surrounding yourself with good educators and everything else. Now, regarding about what happened yesterday, just go hit a couple of stocks before we go through the watch list this morning. So we had NVIDIA that had a big pop yesterday. It broke through that 130 kryptonite level. You could see it right there early in the morning. It's kind of hovering here a little bit. But overall, it really hasn't done that much. It was as good as a day trade. If you're on the swing side, you're probably still, all over the place. So I would be really careful of that. The really big winner was the SMCI. Now, did you guys watch the video I posted yesterday on SMCI? Rich, just post a link up really quick, and then also in the room right there on the shorts. By the way, I did a video on that SMCI talking about that stock was just fabulous. Okay, it was on the watch list in the morning. We were trading it all day. If you could have bought it in the morning, you could have bought it in the afternoon. I talked a little bit about what's going on with SMCI in that video. I'm not going to sit there and explain it all over again. You got to go subscribe to the channel, watch that video, okay? And remember, they're really nice little shorts. They're no more than a minute to 2 minutes. And just like we always ask you, like us, friend us, and leave a comment. If you're watching on social media, you want to know how to access some more about those trading styles, just make sure you leave a comment there, and I'll be happy to send you to that link. But that one was just absolutely beautiful. All right. And you could see here on the long-term chart, just kind of not sit there and keep going over and over it. Once I saw the stock getting past around 32, we got past this resistance levels of 34. Look at that big run. And then it became a little bit of a gap fill right there. All right. So that was awesome too. I'm going to still keep SMCI. I don't know if I'm going to put it on the day trading watch list, but it is on the swing list right now. I was hoping it probably is going to test, because some people are probably asking. It's got the support levels, which are these resistance levels back in the past, right around 45. It looks like it hit it there and it did back off. So if you didn't see that from the video I talked about it, that's why you're here in the morning. All right. Remember, you can't go broke taking profits on a trade. A couple of the stocks I want to bang out really quick. DOMH was another really nice mover. It's moving really nice right now. Put this on the watches. DOMH, big pop right there. $6 stock up to $8.80. We're going to check out really quick. We'll go check out in a few minutes on seeing what's going on the level 4 on that one. LAES, another nice little move yesterday. Very inexpensive. Some of you remember we traded this back in December. It was a $1 stock, ran to about $10. Nice little move yesterday. Apes, or apps, what are you going to call it? Stock did really well. PLTR, we already know about that one. Did great. Archer did great yesterday. But here's the thing. They just came out with news, and this is the problem. 1 minute you think you're doing great. Next minute thing backs off on you. It's got a lot of support levels right around the $9 price range. So if you're looking to get back in around $8.70, this looks like a good price. It looks like they're doing, I got to read the news, but it sounds like they're doing a secondary offering, which is not a very good sign. Okay. Not that the company's bad, but they want to raise about $300 million. So not really a good sign when you're looking to allocate more outstanding shares, because that brings down the PE ratio of the stock. Okay. More outstanding shares means that there's more available. It devalues the price of the stock. Doesn't mean it's bad for the company. It just maybe they just want to raise a little bit extra money. So that one did really well too. RKLB was another one that did really well yesterday. That one went from 27 to 32. That was we missed. ASTS. That was one of our great swing trades that we traded. ASTS has been on a really, really nice move too the last couple of days. You could see it on yesterday. It ran from 27 to 32. That one's doing real well. And one last one is Serve. I want to just hit up. That one was a good early one in the morning. So overall, it ended up being a pretty decent day on Monday. But listen, we're going to turn the page. That Monday is yesterday. That doesn't help us today, other than if we're in a couple of swing trades. Now, if you look on my watch list on the right-hand side, we got a lot of bleeding going on, a lot of reds. Kind of sucks when you had a good day yesterday. I was up probably about I think it was up about 5% on my swing trades, which is a lot, 5% on one day. Some people can't even make that in a year, but I'm probably down about 0.5% right now looking at my swing trades. I can just see what's going down over there, but there are a couple of good stocks that are moving. So let's go over do that watch list. I want to bring up this Doom H. All right. Cause this one is obviously moving fabulous right now. DOH. MH right here. Let me bring up the data on this stock right here and see what's happening. See where the orders are. All right, so it's going to be a little bit difficult to read a little bit. Let me just share it with you right here. You could see that we got some orders out here at 10 and 9. All right, so pretty decent, nothing crazy, but obviously whatever news was right there. Oh, there you go. Donald Trump and Eric Trump join Darmiri Holdings Advisory Board. Oh, there you go. Now, how would that even make the company move? Right. And why would they join the board and make a stock go up? You read between the lines, like it, hate it. You know what? Street loves it. Street loves it. So good for them. Lipo, put this one on the watch list again. Okay. So that one's been a really nice stock. Really nice push. I was looking at the orders though. Let me look at the orders again. I had the orders here and I don't know if there's a big iceberg order hovering around 5. You see it right there? There's that resistance levels. Let me show you what I see here. See that big red line right there, that 5? So that's pretty much where we got to see if we can get past that. But right there is the second biggest percentage gainer. AIFF is another pretty decent one. A lot of orders hovering here around 462. So it's backing off, but I'm going to put it on the watch list. Remember, sometimes the market opens up and the stock still moves. Okay. It's up 34%. It did trade 15 million shares. That is still a lot for us traders that we're looking for. We got a big push in the LSCC. Obviously it's earnings announcement. Stock made a big move right there. Rain is doing nothing. And now we're at 10%. So I'm going to cut it right there. Losers. FLNC is getting crushed. This looks like an earnings play right here. Obviously they did not like it. It looks like it does got a lot of support here around 750. So from yesterday to early this morning, that's a good sign. If it does break it, we'll get out. Another bad earnings announcement here. All right. So we got that. All right. Let's go check over here on the gainers. So we had SLQT, good earnings announcement on it, but it's kind of flat right now. This one's not doing too much. This one's not doing too much. This one's making all-time highs. Nice little push. Volume is a little light. Spread's kind of ugly. Losers, nothing really there. Archer put on the watch list. ACHR. Could have been some program trading that kicked in that really beat it up. I still own it on a swing trade. Really pissed off. I lost money on it right now. But you know what? Listen. That's what it is. I own it. I own it still right around here, around 750. I was looking beautiful up here, but Still a fan of it. No big deal. If it breaks that, then I'll get out. Apple, you got a couple of earnings announcements that are coming out. Let me just bring up this right here. Here's the earnings that you had this morning before the open. Coca-Cola had good earnings. Humira, these stocks I really don't care about. It's going to be more in the afternoon. Now, we do post this up on our watch list. This is the big one that we got here. Who we got here going in the afternoon? So remember, this is very important. So this is one we're going to be looking at. This is the video I just did on super microcomputers. After the close, very, very big. Lyft could be a good one too, but it's the supercomputers we're going to be focused on tomorrow. Usually the good ones, they usually come out in the after hours. So you got Cisco. Reddit's going to be a big one. Robinhood's going to be a big one. Cisco, we don't really follow that too much. Roku's going to be a pretty good one. Win, not really a big one we follow. And Coinbase could be a big one. Twilio, maybe a little bit. Moderna is garbage. All right. Usually the big ones are usually on the week before. All right. So here we got our, all right. So here's our trading room for anyone who wants to join it. You know how to get in there. We're going to be live here all day in the top right-hand corner. Just take your phone, scan the QR code. You can come and join us in that room. All right, guys. So that pretty much does it. All right. It pretty much does it. But this DOMH is doing quite well. I'm not seeing any orders out there selling it. And was this company? Yeah, all-time highs. Look at that. It seems like the news was out right around. It's pretty funny. If you look at if you read between the lines, you could see here, news was out pretty much, I would say somewhere around here, around $2. You could see how it was going up. A little retrace right here and so on. All right. So, any questions, fellow traders, before we get ready for the market opens up? Any questions? We'll get ready for the trading. All right. So, if you're watching on social media, we're going to be back here live at 11 o'clock on my podcast. We got Trade Pilot that's going to be coming on. We're going to talk about how the politicians, how they get into the stock. He's going to show you the Pelosi trades and something that you could use. So, that's going to be a very exciting one to have. And you can also be able to follow him on his social network. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Tomorrow, we're also going to have, it's autopilot, and then we're going to have J Trade tomorrow. And but we're going to be trading all morning. So if you want to come join our trading room, like I said, we're going to be here all day instead of just coming here early in the morning and the afternoons when we're broadcasting on social media. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market open up. Cyber traders, don't go anywhere. We're going to start commentary. Me and Josh will be back here in 15 minutes. And Rich, for everybody else, we'll see you back at 11, all right? Thanks for listening, everybody. Trade safe.